Passing moment. With constant bombardment and dwindling supplies, it's a struggle to find fuel, food, and even water. Before communication lines went dark, I spoke with Yousef Hamash yesterday, who works for the Norwegian Refugee Council, an aid group in Gaza, about life in the besieged territory for him and his family.
It's like we are literally living in a horror movie. It's unimaginable. It's a horrific situation. This killing machine doesn't stop.
This is the center of Gaza City.
Yousef Hamash is the Gaza advocacy officer for the Norwegian Refugee Council. A former journalist, he's been documenting this war for the last 3 weeks. He moved his family of 4, including his kids, 5-year-old Ilya and 3-year-old Ahmed, to southern Gaza, taking shelter in Khan Yunis. With limited connectivity and power, he could only speak to me via phone.
In spite of all of that, the bombardment and all the violence, we have a lot of responsibilities towards our families and children, so we have to find a way every day to manage to find bread and water. So the most challenging is water.
If you needed water right now, what would you do?
I will give you an example. We had the water 2 days ago, but we needed the fuel to push the water up to the house, and I couldn't find it. And this mission takes me 5 hours. Everything is almost impossible.
So 5 hours just to try to get water for your family on one day?
Yes, 5 hours to push the water to the house. I had to buy water through other private sources. We are more than 30 people in one apartment. Now we take showers once a week. You wash your face once a day. We consume less because we want to make it last more. We are trying to protect our children. And the water is the one essential thing for that.
Yousef, what do you tell your children about what's going on?
Yeah, she's 5 years old. She understands there's bombing. She understands what's going on. But with Ahmed, who's 2 years old, sometimes I'm trying to convince him it's raining, it's thunderstrike, or this is fireworks. It's not only the sound of the bombing, it's also you feel that it's an earthquake.
Yousef, if you don't mind my asking, how are you doing?
I don't think about me, but I don't think there is psychosocial support method in this planet will help us to recover from what we are seeing here. And my children, when there is rocket or bombing around us, they run towards me, just hugging me or crying. I feel I use this father. It's really awful situation when you feel that you are useless as a father in front of your children. And you cannot even protect them and keep them safe.
I have no notion that the Palestinians are telling the truth.
I'm sure you've seen the headlines. President Biden said this to my colleague, that they have reasons to doubt the death toll as reported by the Gaza Health Ministry because it is run by Hamas. I just wonder what you think about that.
It's not acceptable that they are arguing about the number of people who were killed. And trust me, this number is not accurate because it's way more, because we have more than 1,500 report missing under the rocket. So this number is not accurate because it doesn't mean that people are less. It's way more. All across Gaza Strip, the bombardment doesn't stop. And you don't know when you are next. And every night when we sleep, we pray that we will see the daylight again. So every day we wake up, okay, we survived. Lucky we have another day to live.
This week's shooting in Maine has put